We trust our checked luggage to Airlines, believing it will arrive safely at our destination without issue. For most travelers, this is just another step in the airport process, done without a second thought. But in 2025, hidden risks are growing, and your bag might be more vulnerable than you think. Airports are busier than ever, and that means more chances for mistakes, damage, or even theft. Travel experts now warn passengers to be extra careful with what they check in. Technology has improved, but it has also made luggage tracking more complicated for passengers. Certain devices or items could make your bag stand out in ways you do not want. The rise of smart luggage has created new privacy concerns most people never consider. If you think a locked suitcase is enough, you might be in for a surprise. Before we dive in, like and subscribe the channel so we can bring these kind of facts to you. Today, we reveal the biggest secrets airlines hope you never learn about your luggage. And more importantly, what you can do right now to protect it before it is too late. 1. Airline baggage policies. Protect them more than you. When you check your luggage, you might assume the airline is fully responsible for it. In reality, the fine print often limits how much compensation you can get if it is lost. Airlines have set maximum payout amounts that are far lower than your bag's real value. This means even if your bag is worth thousands, you might get only a fraction back. They also exclude certain categories like electronics, jewelry, or fragile items from coverage. So, if you pack these items and they go missing, you are likely on your own. Most passengers never read the policy details printed on their ticket or airline website. This works in the airline's favor as ignorance keeps complaints to a minimum. Some travelers only learn about these limits after filing a claim and getting denied. By then, it is too late to protect yourself from financial loss. 2. Theft happens more often than you think. Airports and airlines rarely publicize it, but luggage theft is more common than passengers realize. In busy hubs, dishonest staff or opportunistic thieves can identify high-value bags by their brand or weight. Expensive-looking luggage draws unwanted attention, and even locked bags can be quickly breached with simple tools. Small valuables like watches, jewelry, or electronics are prime targets because they can be concealed easily. If you've ever opened your suitcase to find something missing, chances are it wasn't a random accident. Criminals often work in coordinated shifts, targeting luggage at specific times. Security cameras are everywhere, but they often fail to capture theft inside loading zones. Unfortunately, proving a theft happened in the airport's custody can be a long, frustrating process. By the time you notice, your belongings are already gone and hard to recover. Airlines may delay returning lost bags on purpose. When a bag goes missing, you might assume the airline is doing everything possible to get it back to you quickly. In reality, some airlines delay reunification to save on delivery costs. By waiting to collect more lost bags before sending them out, they reduce the number of courier trips. This practice means you could be waiting days for something they technically found hours ago. Airlines also prioritize business class and frequent flyer members for faster returns, leaving economy passengers at the bottom of the list. In high travel seasons, this delay can be even worse as storage areas fill up. Luggage handling is a logistical challenge, but these delays are often more about saving money than fixing problems. Sadly, many passengers are unaware that this is a cost-cutting tactic. It's a quiet way for airlines to reduce expenses without officially changing their customer policy. 4. TSA locks aren't as secure as you think. TSA-approved locks give travelers a sense of safety, but their security is mostly an illusion. Every TSA lock can be opened with a universal master key, and those keys have been leaked online for years. Anyone with access to a 3D printer can create a working copy. This means that anyone who knows what they're doing can open your bag, take what they want, and relock it without leaving a trace. Worse, dishonest staff in secure areas are often aware of this vulnerability. Your luggage can be accessed at multiple points during its journey, from check-in counters to baggage handling rooms. Even hard-shell suitcases aren't immune. With the right tools, zippers can be bypassed in seconds. The lock is more for show than real security, and thieves know it. Many travelers mistakenly assume their bag is safe just because it's locked. 5. Airlines auction off your unclaimed luggage. If your luggage is truly lost and unclaimed for more than 90 days, it doesn't just vanish, it's sold. In many countries, airlines and baggage services are allowed to auction off unclaimed suitcases to the public. These sales are often advertised as mystery auctions, where buyers have no idea what's inside until they open it. While it sounds like a quirky treasure hunt, for the original owner, it's a nightmare. Sentimental items like family photos, gifts, and personal letters can be lost forever. Some bags are sold in bulk to resellers who make a profit by auctioning items individually online. The process is entirely legal, and airlines don't need your permission once the claim window expires. They recover a small portion of their costs this way, turning lost luggage into revenue. 6. Delayed bags might be closer than you think. When your checked luggage is delayed, airlines often claim it is still in another city, but in many cases, it's already in the airport storage area waiting for clearance. In 2025, many airports have implemented stricter tracking systems, but delays in updating passenger information create unnecessary panic. Some airlines even use this tactic to avoid paying compensation for delayed baggage. The truth is, your bag could be sitting just a few hundred meters away, but you'll be told to wait hours or even days. This allows airlines to control the flow of baggage claims and minimize their payout obligations. Understanding this means you can push for real-time tracking updates and request immediate retrieval. In many cases, persistence pays off, and you can get your bag within the same day. Always ask baggage services to check the on-site database instead of relying solely on airline claims. Since many experienced travelers also suggest calling the baggage handling company directly instead of only speaking to airline representatives. These companies sometimes provide more accurate and honest updates. The key is persistence, combined with insider knowledge, which ensures you are not left stranded without your belongings longer than necessary. 7. The hidden priority tag. Trick. In 2025, many travelers still don't know that you can request a priority tag for your checked luggage, even if you're not flying business or first class. While some airlines pretend this service is exclusive, ground staff often have the authority to apply it for free under certain circumstances. Priority tagged luggage is typically unloaded first, reducing the risk of damage or theft since it spends less time in unsecured areas. Some passengers manage to get this by mentioning tight layovers, medical needs, or equipment that needs careful handling. Airlines rarely advertise this because they want passengers to pay for upgraded tickets instead. Knowing this trick can drastically reduce waiting times at baggage claim. Plus, the shorter your bag spends on the carousel, the lower the chance of it going missing. For those who travel frequently, this small change can make a huge difference. It's not just about speed, it's about safety and peace of mind. A priority tag doesn't guarantee immunity from theft or mishandling, but it minimizes the opportunity. Savvy travelers often combine this with tracking devices inside their luggage for double protection. Once you've experienced the convenience of your bag arriving early, you'll never go back to waiting endlessly at baggage claim. Many passengers who try this once become lifelong advocates of the method. The fact that airlines keep it a quiet option makes it an even more valuable insider secret. It's one of the simplest yet most effective ways to protect your belongings during travel. 8. Baggage handlers can identify valuables by feel. Even if you think your suitcase looks plain and ordinary, experienced baggage handlers can often tell if it contains valuable items. Years of handling luggage have given them the ability to detect electronics, jewelry, or high-end goods by weight, shape, and sound. In 2025, theft prevention measures have improved, but incidents still occur, especially during layovers in airports with weaker security. Airlines advise against packing valuables in checked luggage, but they rarely explain just how skilled handlers are at identifying them. Some thieves target certain suitcase brands known for being used by wealthy travelers. Others listen for items that rattle, click, or feel solid. This is why smart travelers disguise their packing and use padded cases to mask the sound and shape of valuable items. The more you know about these tactics, the better you can protect yourself. One method is to distribute expensive items across carry-on and personal bags instead of putting them all in one checked suitcase. Another is to use hard shell luggage that muffles sound and disguises shape. Some travelers also wrap valuables inside layers of clothing to make them less obvious to touch. This doesn't just protect against theft, it also reduces the risk of damage from careless handling. While most baggage handlers are honest, even a few bad actors can cause serious losses. Awareness of these practices is your best defense against becoming a target. 9. Luggage lock aren't always enough. Many travelers in 2025 feel safer using TSA-approved locks on their checked luggage, but few realize how easy these are to open without detection. Baggage thieves and even some dishonest airport workers can open these locks using widely available master keys or lock-picking tools. In fact, after leaked images of TSA master keys went public years ago, unauthorized copies became common. While these locks can deter casual tampering, they won't stop someone determined to access your bag. The false sense of security can actually make passengers less cautious with their packing. Airlines don't emphasize this weakness, as they want travelers to feel confident in the system. A better approach is to use tamper-evident seals in addition to locks. These seals can't prevent theft, but will immediately alert you if your bag has been opened. Another option is to wrap your luggage in protective film at the airport, which adds a physical barrier and discourages quick access. Some travelers even opt for anti-theft luggage with integrated alarm systems or GPS trackers. While no method is foolproof, combining multiple layers of protection makes your bag a less attractive target. The key is to remember that security measures should be about deterrence and detection, not blind trust. 10 airlines rely on you not filing claims. One of the biggest secrets in 2025 is that airlines depend on passengers not knowing their full rights regarding damaged or stolen luggage. Filing a baggage claim can be time-consuming, and airlines use this to their advantage. Many passengers give up after hearing about long forms, strict deadlines, and minimal payouts. What most travelers don't know is that in many countries, you are entitled to significantly higher compensation if you push the process and cite the correct international agreements, such as the Montreal Convention. Airlines often start with a low settlement offer, hoping you'll accept it without negotiation. This strategy saves them millions each year. If you experience baggage loss or damage, document everything immediately. Take photos, request a written damage report, and keep all boarding passes and baggage tags. Insist on a reference number for your claim and follow up persistently. Knowing the exact compensation limits in your destination country can help you demand what you're owed. In some cases, travelers who push back have received payouts several times higher than the initial offer. Airlines aren't eager to advertise these rules, but the information is publicly available for anyone who looks. The lesson is simple. Be informed, be persistent, and don't settle for less than you're entitled to. And it's not just about saving money, it's about traveling smarter, safer, and with complete confidence. Once you know the insider strategies pilots, flight attendants, and frequent flyers use, you'll never look at your boarding pass the same way again. Whether you're heading on a quick business trip or a long-awaited vacation, these secrets are your ticket to mastering air travel. If you enjoyed the video, comment down, hit the like button, and subscribe for more updates. Stay updated. See you in the next video.